What's up, guys? Coming to you from beautiful Lake Martin, Alabama. And as you've probably seen in some of the recent videos, we got an upgrade. Sold my Max a couple of weeks ago, new SV 400, and it's 2024, and it has got so much stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love my Max, but this boat is absolutely amazing. The guys at Skiers Marine been great for me and everything, just like they were on the Max. And so yeah, let's just go over some of the new features on the new boat. First thing I freaking love is drop step. So you simply just have a remote switch right here, and underneath here, I'm just pulling it. Probably can't hear. There's the drop step, and basically allows you to, and it goes way back here. I mean, it makes it really easy to get back on the boat. You can see how deep it is up from my feet right there, my legs, and makes it really easy to get back on the boat. I'm 230 pounds and it feels plenty secure. We used a lot the first day we took it out. So you've got a swim platform camera here on the grab. Back, start from the back, you got a huge surf locker. Fit, right now I've got a couple hundred pounds of, 200 pounds of ballast in there. Phase 5, bunch of life jackets. All my wet stuff will go in here, ropes, all that good stuff, so that you don't have to bring that inside the boat. Full subfloor ballast, so that's awesome. I don't have to worry about ballast bags pushing up on my gear and crap in there, and it's actually pretty nice size. Cool thing about all the Supras, at least on the 2024s, is you get interior lights in all these storage compartments. They're all hinged as well, so another huge plus from the Max. You got another camera here, that's for the tower. You can actually run both of those cameras on the dash at the same time. Audio system on here is DSD, so it's something that they had specifically made, engineered at Skier's Choice. Audio system is absolutely amazing. So you get this huge fiberglass. If you option, you get the huge fiberglass speaker box up here. It's got 2/8 inside of it. Cool little accent LED lighting in here. I'll show it whenever I get to my storage unit later on. You get speakers industry first in the side of the tower. You have speakers all into the helm, so you have to get 3 speakers up in here, 3 speakers up in here. It's a total of 22 speakers overall. This is nuts. Speaker there, subwoofer there, subwoofer there, and of course cockpit speakers as well. Cup holders all throughout. You've got 6 in the front. You've got 1, 2, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then 17 and 18 on the back. So 18 cup holders, plenty of freaking cup holders. Actually, I take that back. Actually, 22, including those. So, because under here is a flip up table with one hand, and now you have full backrest seating for all your passengers right here in the cockpit wanting to look back and see all surf action and everything. All right, moving forward, so got a wireless charger pod here. This is wireless charger back behind here. You have passenger can sit here and operate the audio, lights, some system information. Awesome. These are awesome. No more bungees. So these are the PTM ratcheting. You just ratchet these and they go down to your board. You can independently ratchet each one. The Bimini is super easy to install. You basically unlock this front section. The back section telescopes out. Actually, I got that backwards. To install it, to deploy it, you put the back section first. Make sure you got your little straps right here, and then you just basically unfold the front, and it just basically latches down and spring tension. So, and it's plenty of shade. You got surf pockets up on top. Doubt I'll ever use those because this boat's got a ton of storage. And like I said, it's got surf locker in there. So you also have trash can. This goes to a trash can down inside there. You've got full communicating storage. This is a nice little cover for the batteries on here. You just take that out if you ever need to look at the batteries. You can see there's the 5 amps. They do a nice little flush mount panel on this side. So when you're looking in here, it looks all nice. The boat's got RGB everywhere, even underneath the boat, which is cool. It's got heaters as well. So you can see you've got heaters here. That one pulls out. And then that one just stays stationary, and then you can shut it or rotate it, whatever. And you've got, of course, got some more heaters here to pull out. So they just basically pull out on there. Charger ports and some other areas of the boat. I think there's another charger port in there somewhere. Wireless charging I've talked about up here. This is a air dam. So let me see if I can operate this. Hard to do with one hand, but I did it. So this is an air dam. You can flip this. On the underside of here is a sun pad. So if I wanted to flip up these seats, again, these are all hinged on here. I can flip that over, and it's basically a cushion underneath there. Right now I've got it where you, so I'm not walking any of my upholstery when I come in. I'm up here, even though this is a slightly smaller boat than my Max, still plenty of bow space room. You've got little armrests right here. You've also got armrests right here. These are super beefy billet, you know, billet aluminum stuff, so really nice. That's right here. I can expand my GPS, take over that. I can also have it here, large or small. Essentially, let's see here, let's make this small. Over here I can do, like I said, I can do have one camera there. Maybe I want a camera over here, so you can see that this one's on the tower, this one's on the transom. Just put that, yeah, back to stereo and navigation. And yeah, over here, audio, you got all controls of all your zones. So you turn off the side speakers if you don't like them on. There you go. My fingers are wet. And you've got different profiles for the audio system. So if you're going in cruise, it'll basically turn the audio up when you go to a certain speed. Same thing for surf. It'll basically change the zone volume on there. Moving down to the second little panel, this is like the Autowake area, so you've got all your different profiles on here. It's got I've got auto leveling turned on. Of course, you can go into your advanced menu and see all your live Autowake settings, your pitch and roll and all that stuff as well. This is your last little area. This is all your RGB, so you got full control over all these zones. And yeah, full control over all the zones. I can just, you know, go in here and change the floor to a different color if I want to put it in strobe mode. It has so much tech. I mean, hell, even the damn windshield's got hidden RGB in it up there. You can see under the speakers. It's got 22 speakers. Lights. Check that out. That's freaking awesome. If I can remember how to open this thing, there you go. Here's your motor. Gas shocks, no more bend and having to pull the shocks out to get access to the motor change. Check the oil or anything like that. So super awesome about that. Yeah, so let's get back to the boat. So you got, you know, RGB lighting in there. Of course, you can change all the colors. You got RGB down here, RGB down there, RGB in the cup holders, RGB hidden down here, RGB in the front. Kind of hard to tell. Even has RGB lighting. So I can crawl over here. There you go. That's pretty dang slick looking if you ask me. Built-in floor cooler right here. So I've got the super soft cooler at the house. So I just brought my little small one today. But yeah, nice little in floor cooler. hear how quiet I'm sitting here talking. You can just sit here, compared to my Moomba Max, I didn't have a surf pipe or anything on it. But just the sound insulation that they do in the Supra, on the V-Drive, all that stuff back there, it really does make a difference. And going over some big rollers right here. Damn speedboat went by. But yeah, it's much more solid ride. This boat obviously weighs a lot more, 1,500 pounds more. And but it handles the chop and everything just great. It's very solid compared to the Max, which is lighter weight. And even though it's a big boat, when you would impact on the right kind of wave or chop, it could get a little jarring at times. Nothing crazy because it's a big old boat and like a massive block going through the water. You felt very confident inspiring in it. This boat also feels confident inspiring. I've kind of intentionally put it through its paces today, kind of going, I'm just by myself, and I just wanted to see kind of how it would do and a little bit more spirited driving, you know, without my family on here. That way I kind of know you know, how it would be or whatever. Obviously still keeping it within the break-in stuff, but just kind of taking some chop a little bit faster than I normally would, just to see if I get some spray and all that stuff. But yeah, the boat did great. I don't have auto leveling turned on right now. I've kind of found that if you're by yourself, I don't know if you necessarily need auto leveling coming on, because when you get into a little bit of rougher water with a lot of like wishy-washy waves everywhere like a washing machine, obviously the reaction to the plates and everything is not, you don't want it super fast. But so when you're already getting tossed around just because of the water, when it does finally start to add some wave, you kind of feel like you almost kind of fight at the steering wheel a little bit sometimes, because it starts rolling and all that stuff. Speaking of, look how much easier this boat will turn, like really responsive compared to my Max. Like Ferrari level compared to a bus handling. I don't know what it is, even though the boat weighs heavier. It's a little shorter, but I guess just the difference in the hull and just the bend, the bends and the rudder and just the overall, I guess, geometry of the boat. Really spirited. Yeah, you can really toss this thing around if you wanted to. Gotta love that color, man. That they're changing. It's got me at 50 for the plate counter for my big butt. And we're riding level. on the GoPro. Get down. Another thing I want to show how responsive this is, just rudder, and this is no throttle and neutral. This larger rudder, you can literally steer